Billboard recently put out a list of the greatest pop stars of the 21st century. And so they say this is since late August, we've been rolling out our picks for the artists who have most defined pop stardom for the last 25 years. And so there's all type of stuff they have here. There's essays for each person and why they were chosen. We're not going to get into all of that. But let's get to the list. 25 names. Let's start at the bottom. Number 25, Katy Perry. Number 24, Ed Sheeran. Number 23, Bad Bunny. Number 22, One Direction. Okay, I got to pause for just a second here because One Direction is a group. I'm a little confused. Why is a group on the list?
That's the I don't that I can't
No, I
answer
know
that
you don't
question
know the
because they're
answer. I'm just saying, like, that's weird to me.
but I
I'm
don't
not
think
I'm not asking you to explain. I'm saying I'm a little confused by that.
I think they did group or individual artists because there's at least one other group that I can think of that's on that list as well.
Okay.
I mean, I don't that's I can't tell Billboard how to do their list, but
Ah, okay. 21, Lil Wayne. 20, Bruno Mars. 19, BTS, another group.
that's what I
Um,
was thinking of.
18, The Weeknd. 17, Shakira. Shakira being higher than The Weeknd is bananas, but we'll get
It's
to it.
strange, but we're higher than BTS.
It's those hips.
They don't lie.
Number 16, Jay-Z. Number 15, Miley Cyrus. Number 14, Justin Timberlake. Number 13, Nicki Minaj. Number 12, Eminem. Number 11, Usher. Number 10, Adele. Number 9, Ariana Grande. If you saw Wicked, you know what's up.
Hmm.
Number 8, Justin Bieber. Number 7, Kanye West. Number 6, Britney Spears. Number 5, Lady Gaga. Number 4, Drake. Number 3, Rihanna. Number 2, Taylor Swift. Number 1, Queen B. Beyonce.
Tell me again what the title of the list is.
The title of the list is The Greatest Pop Stars of the 21st Century.
Of the 21st century.
It says they are rolling out their picks for the artists who have most defined pop stardom for the last 25 years. And each person has an essay, and you can find those essays if you click on the names and stuff. I'm not
Okay. Because I was sitting here trying to figure out how Michael Jackson didn't make the list. So because Michael Jackson came out before the year 2000 and
yeah, so this
died
is yeah,
a
right. This is
decade
from
into the 2000s.
all right, it's 2000 till today. So really 99, right? Because 25 years they're saying.
I just kind of feel like he still made the cut, but it's fine. Can't tell Billboard how to do their list. I just,
All right, but what do we think? Come on, talk to me.
well,
They
that's
have an
my,
honorable mention section. I don't know if you want me to.
not really. That's unless there's like somebody there that,
It's another
but
25.
oh, that's a lot of people. It's weird
And
to me.
I can't click on read more. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, sorry.
It's weird to me that, I don't know. I just feel like Michael Jackson kind of makes the cut there. I don't, it's a little strange to me that he's somewhere on the list because he was still an active artist within their window.
Okay.
Um, and don't get me wrong, I don't think that every list that happens has to like. I realize that these artists are considered more current, but I just feel like he was within the window, and I don't know how you deny that. I think that the names on the list are pretty spot on as far as who we would think would be on this list. I
Okay.
have some questions about a couple people. Like, I don't know. Like, I might have put Katy Perry in the honorable mention section.
Okay.
I think Beyonce, well deserved.
Okay.
I think Beyonce is well deserved. I think Beyonce has had a very long career at this point, and Beyonce is still cooking it up and
Chefing.
continues to elevate herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what makes her so important,
Okay.
and so worthy of the list. Because what number was Britney Spears?
6.
I just think the ordering is a little weird too.
Yep.
Like, I think that the people that they chose are valid in being on the list. Although I feel like Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus, I don't, and I love Miley Cyrus down, but
You
I
sure
don't
do.
know that those two people that I would have put them in the top 25.
Okay.
I also feel like the ordering is a little strange. Like, how do you go from, like, some of the people that are a little bit lower on the list than Beyonce? I just don't know how you went from them and then like leapt all the way to Beyonce. It's a little strange to me. But that's y'all's business over there at Billboard. Thank you for your list. We appreciate it. I just think that I would have organized it a little bit differently. And maybe kicked some people off the list and reconsidered a couple of other people.
Would you like to say some names? You want to put some
Well,
names on these
I
bullets?
started out by saying I feel like Michael Jackson fits the
Oh,
criteria.
so you would take out Katy Perry and put Michael Jackson.
Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Okay.
And I'm not even the biggest Michael Jackson fan. Oh, no, egregious. I'm not. Because people freak out when you say you're not the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I'm not. I grew up on Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I think he's great. I love all his music. I've listened to all his albums. That doesn't mean that he's my favorite artist. I'm not gonna lie about that just to make y'all feel good. But but as far as like undeniable talent, like I don't have to like someone that much for me to realize that they should be at the top of a list. That's why we're able to do a podcast, because we can actually look at things and say, hey, that person's great. Didn't like the song, but
Right.
I think this list is weird, but these lists are always weird.
That's my answer.
And who are these people? Who made this list? Like, who got an opportunity to vote? Because
I don't know that answer. Doesn't say.
because these lists are usually a group project. They're not written by one person.
That is true.
So, I mean, that's a gift and a curse. You want a wide range of perspectives, but you also have to realize that also if your staff is a specific age group or your staff is a specific demographic, that is going to skew the list as well.
Mm.
I'm sorry to get so technical here. I feel like Beyonce should be number one. I just want to be clear. That I agree with. Everything else can be reevaluated. I like that Jay-Z is on the list. I like that Kanye is on the list. For what it's worth, Kanye could piss me off every day. Doesn't mean that he's not talented. Who else am I not thinking of? Rihanna's on the list. I like that Rihanna's on the list. Here's the thing, and we got to have an honest conversation about Rihanna. Rihanna stopped making music a really long time ago, and that's why I'm upset about Michael Jackson, because Rihanna stopped making music a really long time ago. So even though she's within the window, she hasn't made music in a very long time, which is why some other people
About
could
10
have been
years now.
added, right? Which is why some other people could have been included in this list if we're not worried about that, right?
Right.
But then I don't know if Rihanna gets to be as high on the list as she is.
Oh, not 10 years. 2016 Anti came out.
And I love when I tell you I love Rihanna more than Beyonce. Like, but I'm trying to be fair here. So I don't know. What do you think? Sorry,
No, it's okay. You're
y'all
you're
caught me
on one today.
y'all caught me on a morning where I
It's
just
a flaming Friday. You know what I mean? You're on fire.
yeah.
Um, I think this is interesting because it's a pop star list.
Oh, that's true too. Like, we got to remember that it's a pop star list. Yes, but I think everything I said was relevant.
Okay. It explains to me why Kanye is 9 digits above Jay-Z. It explains to me why
Huh?
Drake is the it explains to me why Drake is the only man in the top 5.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention Drake. Yep, that makes sense to me too. Him being in the top 5.
Yeah. I mean, I'm shocked
Absolutely.
he wasn't number 2
I
or
mean,
3.
as someone pointed out, even Kendrick called Drake a goat on his album.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Killed a goat. Um,
I mean, granted, he was killing the goat, but the fact of the matter is, there was still a goat.
there was a goat. It's interesting to me that Shakira made this list. I
Hmm.
would take Shakira off this
I agree.
list. Huh?
I agree.
Oh, yeah, Shakira gotta go. The Weeknd should be higher.
Way
Um,
higher. Like, the Weeknd should be number 2, if we're being
I
honest.
don't I don't know how Bruno Mars is number 20. He's Mr. Grammy. Like,
Bruno could easily be number 3 or number 2.
yeah, I don't get it. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how The Weeknd and Bruno are so much lower. I'm shocked that The Weeknd is 18 because we spoke up here about him and Taylor Swift constantly battling for the number 1 streams on the most amount of streams, um or people listening to whatever the number is, some crazy stat about their music getting played. It keeps going back and forth between The Weeknd and Taylor Swift. I don't know how he could be number 18. That's like crazy to me.
The Weeknd
Um,
should easily fit in the top 5 of any pop star of the last of the 21st century list, easily.
yes, I'm confused by that. I don't think the groups should be up here. Um,
Hmm.
yes, I'm. Let me be clear. I'm not hating on the groups. I just always feel like if we're doing an individual list, don't include groups. It's
Right.
like putting Wu-Tang up here. Wu-Tang, yeah, they're huge stars, but they don't belong on this list.
Right.
On any list that's about individuals. I don't like when people do that with Outkast either. There's a bunch of groups that people do it with. I don't think it should
Yeah.
be done. If it's about pop stars like singular,
Hmm.
then leave it singular. So I would take off One Direction and BTS, not because they don't have a huge impact. They absolutely do.
Hmm.
But just because this list is individuals. So I would remove One Direction and BTS. I don't have a problem with Katy Perry being there. I don't really know her discography, so I can't speak to it. I noticed people might be mad at me for this, but I think Usher should be way lower on the list. I don't know
I
how Usher is number 11
Oh, I
and The
forgot to
Weeknd
address
is
that.
number 18. That's like really weird to me. Um, I'm
Hi.
sorry, but Usher's not in the same category as some of these other people, and really never has been.
I would
Uh,
I would put him in an honorable mention. I wouldn't even have Usher as the top 25. If I am
I mean, I
I,
just don't get it. I don't understand the list, to be honest, because I was hoping at some point in the article they would say their criteria. They did not in this in what I saw. Maybe there's another link where they did, but in the link I just read from, which is from the Billboard site, it does not uh it does not say the criteria. But you know, it's just weird to me because I'm baffled by it. Um,
I think Usher's on
I
that
just
list.
think.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think Usher's on that list because of his current run. I don't think Usher would have been on that list if the Super Bowl didn't happen, the Vegas residency wasn't so successful. I don't think that they would have put him on the list. I think maybe he would have made honorable mention, but I don't think he would have made this list.
You hear Usher maybe going back to Vegas?
Yeah, I thought that was set.
Oh, okay. We can talk about it another time. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think this is a weird list. Like you said, all lists are weird, and so that was my initial thought. And same thing. Like I don't listen to any Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny being 23 is like a crime.
Bad Bunny should be in the top 10. The
It's
Weeknd should
really,
be in the
really
top
weird.
10. Bad Bunny should be in the top 10. Taylor Swift should be in
Like
the top
just
10. Where's Taylor Swift on the list?
she's number two.
Oh, okay, she's number 2. I'm
Like
sorry.
like always.
Because I wasn't talking
She's
about
always
her.
gonna be one or two. It's real simple out here.
Oh, so when I was saying that The Weeknd should have been number 2 and Bruno Mars should have been high up, I was kind of like, I don't know why I was blocking her out of my mind, but
Cause that's what you do to Swifty.
but I do think number 2 is solid for her. And I think
Yeah, I
those
mean,
other
her, Beyonce, and Drake are going to be all in that same group, but
right.
I feel like it should probably be Beyonce. I'm not going to change one and two. Y'all put them wherever y'all want. I don't give a fuck,
Yeah, I
honestly.
think 1 and 2 are fine. The way
But whoever you want to put first and second, Beyonce or Swift, whatever. I don't. However y'all want to do it, I'm comfortable with. But I think it should be whoever's them two,
mm-hmm.
The Weeknd, Drake, Bruno. That to me is the 5, and then 6 would be Lady Gaga, and then y'all could go crazy after that, whatever.
Oh, and Lady Gaga deserves to. Just so we're clear, Lady Gaga was huge. Is
Oh yeah.
and I say is and was because I feel like she also had like this very big introduction to the world and whatnot, and she was riding very high for a long time.
I
Feel
agree.
like she's now settled into her career, like
Yeah.
many of the people on that list have settled into their career, so it's not as big and explosive as it was at
Right.
the peak. You know?
Yeah. No, I agree. And last thing I'm gonna say, I think Justin Bieber is too high. He's number 8. I don't think he should be 8 today.
Today, no.
If they talking about the last 25 years, I don't think he should be number 8. Some of the people on this list,
Could be a lot higher today.
yeah, he could go a little further down.
Yeah.
But that's my thoughts. We got to get out of here. We're short on. We ran over time, big time. So that's it. Final thoughts, or you're done.
Nah, just lists are
They're weird.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right.